What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your man Chaz Ellis once again, and a lot of y'all ask me how you could be successful in online dating. Well, here are 3 hacks that will help you be successful and stand apart from everybody else. Hack number 1, tell a story with pictures. The reality is that if somebody doesn't like your first 2 pictures, they're probably never going to read your About Me section. That's pretty much going to be the end. You've got to make sure that what you say is interesting, and you have to say it with pictures because that's the first thing people look at. You want to make sure that you're telling something about your actual life, what you like to do, what kind of person you are. Not just showing pictures that show that you're attractive, but also telling people who you are, what you're about, what's interesting to you, and what makes you interesting to them. If you like skydiving, show a picture of your skydiving. If you like Game of Thrones and you like to dress up like the characters, don't be afraid to show a picture of you doing that. Yeah, there may be some people turned off by it. They might think you're a little crazy. But those are people that you don't really want to contact you anyway. You want to attract people who are going to actually like you. So make sure that you show those things. Hack number 2, answer questions. When you're making your About Me section, you want to make sure that you're answering questions that the reader would ask. Answering that person's questions can really separate you from other people and make you more interesting, and also show them that you would be compatible. People want to know certain things like, do you like kids? Do you have a job? Do you have your own spot? Do you travel? Are you financially stable? Now, you don't want to necessarily just come out and say, hey, I'm financially stable, I got a job, I don't live with my mama, I love kids, I'm not crazy or a serial killer. But what you want to do is answer those people's questions by saying certain things about yourself. You might say, hey, I'm really career oriented and driven. You might even talk about a little bit about your career and what you do for a living without giving too many details away. You may want to talk about how you like kids and things like that, and how you like to have kids in the future. That tells somebody, A, you don't have any kids. Tell somebody, B, that you like kids and that you want to be around them. So now they have some pieces of information about you to say whether or not they'd be interested and whether or not you'd be interested in them. It just kind of sets you apart from other people because now you're saying certain things about yourself that tell somebody who you are, what you care about, and you're answering some of the questions that were already going on in their head. A lot of people write their About Me section and they kind of leave questions unanswered to the point where somebody's kind of making up other things in their head and saying, well, they ain't saying anything about kids. Maybe they don't like kids. They ain't saying anything about their job. Maybe they don't have one. They ain't say anything about traveling. They ain't say anything about, what they're looking for in a relationship. So maybe it's just a hit it and quit it type of thing. You got to remember, people fill in the blanks if you don't answer the questions. So if you get an opportunity to answer those in your About Me section, make sure you do it. Hack number 3, unique replies. You want to make sure that you're saying things that other people aren't saying. You want to make sure that you're doing something that's letting that person know that you actually paid attention to their page, you're actually paying attention to what they sent you, and you actually care enough to send a unique response that was tailor-made for them. This sets you apart from other people. It shows that you actually put the effort in, and it just makes you seem like really a cooler person. I'm going to keep it real with you. So if somebody hits you up and they send you some really unique thing, something that's, for you, you want to make sure you reply back with that same energy. If they send you some nice, beautiful message, don't come back with like, oh, that's cool, and you're really interested in the person. That makes it seem like you're not interested. Obviously, if you're not interested, you can not reply at all. But if you're interested in the person, you want your reply to show that. That means that you want to show that you weren't just interested in what they look like. You weren't just interested in how much money they made or what they did for a living. You want to show that you're interested in them, the core person. You want to send them a unique reply that shows that you actually read their About Me section, that you looked at their pictures. Also, you want to ask them some type of question that keeps the conversation going. You want to say, maybe, hey, I see you like skydiving. When are you planning on going again? Or, hey, I see you like water skiing. When are you planning on going again? Hey, I see you had some pets, what kind of dogs do you like, or what kind of, just things like that, where you're really just asking certain questions to kind of keep the conversation going and also show that you really did look at their page. You're not just replying to everybody. You're not just somebody that's out there, trying to play or trying to, just get over on the internet. You're showing them that you're a real person, that you actually care about what they sent you, that you actually care about what they have to offer, and that you have some things to offer also because of the type of questions that you're asking. Now, online dating can be kind of tough because sometimes you don't get that instant feedback. You can't really see people's faces when they're reading your information or when they're looking at your pictures. But if you kind of answer questions in advance, you put up pictures that tell a story, and you send replies that are actually unique and show interest, it really helps you. It really goes a long way, and it can make the experience a lot easier and help you build more confidence because you get better responses. All right, hopefully I was able to help you out. Once again, it's your man, Chaz Ellis. Make sure you go to the ChazEllisProject.com to support the book. Also get an advanced copy. Also, you can go to Patreon.com and do the same thing. Oh yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video with somebody else. Peace.